So since our project is on making something and showing it how your progress has been going on, I was going to do origami. But then I got bored and I hated it. So turns out I've actually been making something and building on for it for a very long time. I have had depression because I'm always sad all the time, but I mean it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. I try to make goals for myself, but then I hated those goals because I was like, so I made a bucket list for myself. And I hate making up ideas because I'm tired all the time. And so I was like, I might as well just do something I really like and it's very adventurous. And that is seeing and going to every 50 states possible before I die. So that is something why I did it, and it's something so I can do something. And I'm only 18, so I've been to Penn State, so I think I'm doing pretty good. And I know the color's really bad, so I'll just try to explain it my best. But I'm trying to make these sweet, like, small and sweet because there's like a lot. So North Dakota, it's cold, it's hot, we don't really know what it is, it's warm. I've lived here my whole life. My mom's family actually moved here from Germany because of World War II. They actually moved to Russia first, then they came here. And my dad is from Montana. They met, long story short, then I happened to stay here. And yeah. The first state I went to when I was younger is Minnesota. And that was because my sister has complex motorized stereotypies, and literally no one knows really what it is. So we went to Minnesota, and while we were there, we visited the Mall of America and whatnot. And it's also really close. And my friend loves music, and I want to take her to a concert there in Minneapolis sometime. But it's kind of hard because you have to be 21 at certain places to get a hotel there, apparently. And then the next one is South Dakota. We went to South Dakota because my grandfather recently divorced his terrible wife. Yeah, he's a hoarder. It was disgusting. So I hate the state of Montana and South Dakota so much because my ears pop all the time. And it's so annoying because even God doesn't even help. When I fly, I just try to sleep, so I'm not annoyed as much. So he hasn't traveled a lot. So, because he was a farmer, and also Sturgis was going on when this was happening, and I love reptiles. I have a lizard, and his name is Norman, after the serial killer of Bates Motel. So, yeah. Also, because I think he's going to kill me. I actually have nightmares about that. So then I went to New York, and I was actually here. This is not from anywhere. I went there because of my school trip in Mandan. We go on trips every 2 years, and we save up money and we go. And this previous year went to Ireland to play in, I can't remember what place it was, but we played in the St. Patrick's Parade, and now we're known nationally, and we're #1 band in state. And we went there, we won 2 first awards and the second award. We didn't get the other second award because we didn't have enough, we only have 3 bands, so we didn't get that one, so it kind of sucks. But I mean, overall it was pretty cool, and I saw the Broadway show, The Wicked, and it was so cool, and it was so funny, and it was wonderful. And the last thing I'd like to share about New York is that, like, 1 second I can be sitting here and it smells so sweet, and I can sit over here and it smells like sewer water and I want to die. But that's beside the point. It's pretty there. And then the next one is Denver. My family lives there partially because my aunt hates North Dakota, so she went somewhere where else it's cold. Doesn't make sense, but it's cooler there. We went to the Rockies baseball game. It was pretty cool. It was very hot. And I ran into a lot of weird people at, like, the Denver mall, like the outside mall. And this lady here has the coolest sandals I've ever seen in my life. And I've always wanted them, but I'm never gonna get them. This is a real picture that I found, that I took. My mom actually screamed, and when my mom is scared of something, I'm gonna be 10 times as scared because my mom is literally the toughest person I know. And so we saw this, and this was inside of a prison cell at Deer Lodge. And I would honestly say, if you ever go there, go to the prison, it's really cool. I feel like, I'm pretty sure the Ghost Adventures people have gone there, so I mean, it's just that much cooler. Also, I'm a very big historian, so I love it. And then I went to Seattle, Washington, not that long ago. This is me up here, and I love heights for some reason because everything here cannot be taller than the Capitol, so like it's not as cool because I'm always near the ground. And then my dad was terrified, so he stayed on the ground. But my mom was like, so she came up with me. But little did she know that the elevator walls, like after a while, they actually turn into complete glass, and then that's when she freaked out. But it was also pretty cool. And elevators are pretty cool when you guys go up to like a really tall building. Like in New York, when I went to the Empire State Building, you can look up and it like shows you like all the way around, like watching it be built when you're in the elevator, which is pretty cool. And this out here is the ferry stop place. It was right next to my hotel, and surprisingly, it was very quiet. It was never loud. The only thing that sucked was the traffic in the morning because everyone's trying to get to point A to point B. And then I think this is the marketplace, something like that. It's a very steep hill. I was wearing tennis shoes and I still could like barely make it without falling on my face. But apparently, the show Frasier, this is a very popular spot where they also recorded, so that was pretty cool. And we did go into the Gucci store because why not go to Gucci store because we don't have one here because we have nothing cool here because it's boring. She was more interested in us living in North Dakota more than us, like her selling us anything. She was like, oh my god, you guys didn't know we just. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And the most scariest thing I've ever experienced there was the birds. I swear to God, they are not scared of people at all. Like I can just like touch it and be like, yeah, I'm a cat. I'm okay. And then the last place I actually went to was Washington, D.C. Technically, it's the part of the District of Columbia, but I went to a museum. It's the big cemetery place in Virginia. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm just gonna say it's Virginia because I went to that museum. But it's not, you know, because it's also technically Maryland, but not to get too technical. I went on a field trip in my Technology Student Association Club. I was the president for 4 years. I actually started the club up over after it died at my high school because we're mostly like an FFA kind of state, so they overrule us. And all of us went, that's all of us. It's a very bad picture because the sun was setting behind us, so it kind of sucks. And these were my friends, and we just found like the North Dakota ones because, you know, you have to represent the boring state. So, so that was pretty cool. We saw that. And then it was actually really humid there, so actually when I had longer hair when like the first beginning of the semester, my hair would literally be an afro at the end, so I hated it so much. We didn't go empty-handed, so we did pretty well, and the reason why we got there is because my teachers actually were better than all of us. And this is like this is the outside of my hotel. The inside of my hotel has buildings inside of my hotel. I don't know how to describe that, but it's like an own small village. And like there's houses in there that are actually stores in there. It's huge. We, instead of like going outside into like exploring, we stayed inside of our hotel and explored. And it was actually pretty cool. It was kind of like an indoor museum type. It was pretty cool. And they would have like light shows and like the waterfalls would like shoot up and like the lights would like, it was just pretty cool. And all of us had jet lag, so we all thought we were dying the whole entire time. But then we got back home and we were fine. So that's okay. And yes, these are my favorite 2 memes. I don't know why I posted them. I just got really bored at night and I just added them. So the 2 states that I didn't mention was Wyoming and Idaho, mostly because it kind of bored me. Because it just didn't seem cool enough to make it on here. But I mean, they're pretty cool overall. And what my thing is here is like I am building towards this goal. I'm gonna achieve this goal. This vlog situation that we had to do as a class actually makes me want to like take more pictures, make my own vlog to like show people like even though like worst of times you can get through things and you can accomplish something as long as you put your mind to it. And it'll just become better, and I know that I will accomplish my journey with or without people that I love. So, yeah. Do you know